Hey guys, Magus here, and today we have a review of a classic arcade game, at least in my opinion, one that's sort of obscure, and that is good old Arabian Magic. Now, this is a game from 1992 created by Taito. Now, a little house cleaning before. There's always house cleaning on this channel. I gotta clean the fuck out of the house all the time. Must be a filthy motherfucker. But regardless of that, let's clean the fucking house. Let's clean the fucking dog shit in the corner, okay? I have been having some health issues with my knee. I'm okay now, at least as far as I know. I have some doctor's appointments, but I will try to be making more videos. I hope to get back to the original schedule by Friday, and I hope to have a couple more videos. I have another game review I might want to release before Friday, and I have a rant that I want to revisit that is actually on this channel. It's not from the old one, not from the old set of videos, but it's from this set of videos. But I don't like how it came out because the audio sucked ass. So regardless of that, guys, I'm hoping to, keep the momentum going. It's been 2 weeks since the Angry Video Game Nerd video, and some people didn't like that, but who gives a fuck? I liked it. I made the video for a reason. There you go. Now, that's out of the way. Let's go sit in our chair and enjoy our clean house. Okay? That's what we're going to fucking do. And while we sit in our clean house, actually, let's stand up and move to the little arcade cabinet called Arabian Magic in the corner, and that's what we're going to fucking do. We're going to review this game. Now, 1992, Taito, it is a 1 to 2 player beat-em-up. I actually really like this beat-em-up. It's, it's one of those unique... There's a ton of beat-em-ups that are obscure, and I think Taito doesn't get a lot of credit. We know Taito from Space Invaders and what else? Space Invaders, Arkanoid, things like that. There's a lot of great arcade games they have done outside of those, though, that don't get the same amount of attention, I don't think. And one of those is the Magic series. Now, the Magic series, it's not really a series, I don't think, but there are 2 games, well, 3 games if you count the NES port of Dungeon Magic. There's Dungeon Magic and Arabian Magic. Now, the NES port of Dungeon Magic is not a beat-em-up, but it is more of it's a dungeon crawler from what I understand. Now, Dungeon Magic is a game I hope to cover in the near future, but this is Arabian Magic, so let's move from the medieval to the Arabian Nights. Now, basically, the story's pretty silly. A king gets turned into a monkey, and you go and stop evil wizard who turned him into monkey. That's pretty much it. There are 4 playable characters: Prince Rashid, Princess Lisa, Sinbad, and Afghal. And I'll admit, I played as Princess Lisa because I like playing as a hot chick, because I like to see the hot chick hints on the video screen. So there you go, Princess Lisa. Now, each character, it's a typical beat-em-up in the sense that each character has different attributes. Prince Rashid is the more well-balanced, obviously. Princess Lisa is the fastest, but she also shoots projectiles from a distance, so she focuses on magic and things like that. And then there's Sinbad, who, he's probably the strongest character. He's Sinbad, Sinbad, the voyages of Sinbad, that classic story. And then, of course, there is Afghal. Afghal has a mace. But here's the difference. He differs from Lisa in that he has reach like Lisa does. But his defense is better, but he's slower. Whereas Lisa has shitty defense, but great speed. So there you motherfuckers go. Anyhow, that's pretty much how the characters work. In a lot of ways, this is a standard beat-em-up, but what I like about it is the contextual elements. It does have a very Arabian feel. I like how each level feels like you're going on this strange little odyssey. It's not a story-based game, obviously, but it's one with great atmosphere. The magic is very atmospheric. There are cool little things that they've done. So, for example, in this game, beat-em-ups usually have some sort of special, whether that's some sort of special where the mechanic drains you a little bit of health, or something akin to the magic meter in Golden Axe, or things like that. In this one, this has a feature where you pick up lamps and you summon a genie. But here is the cool part about that. The cool part about that is that this motherfucker, will gladly give you powers as you go along. So, what can I say? One of the cool parts is that, well, I'm trying to think of the words, but you kill bosses, and you get those bosses as genies, so you can summon them. And that is pretty fucking cool, I thought. Like, there's this four-armed demon guy. You get him. You get this yoga master dude. You even get doppelgangers you fight, and the doppelgangers you can summon. Doppelgangers of the 4-player characters, which is pretty fucking cool. The levels are unique. There's a flying carpet level. There's ruins with traps. There's a lot of variety to this game that I really thought was great, keeping it fresh every time I played it. The magic carpet level is real neat. You fight a giant rock or roche or whatever, the giant bird monster, roche, whatever you call it. You also face different enemies. There is a level where you are shrunken and you're fighting on the tables of a stall in the bazaar. Just really neat stuff like that. So, I mean, this is really a solid game. Of course, I'm using MAME to record it because I'm like that, but you can actually find this on a Taito's Legends 2, the compilation. It's on PS2. I don't know how rare or how easy that is to find, but that's another way to play this. But I think this game is basically a 8 out of 10. There's a couple things I didn't like. Controls are a little stiff. Hit detection is pretty solid. There's a couple times it's a little wonky. Again, these could be features of the emulation, but I felt the characters were, even Lisa, who is fast, Princess Lisa, she feels a little stiff at times, so there you go. But that's all I got to say on that. So I give Arabian Magic. It's a great arcade game, so I review this in context. In terms of other beat-em-ups, it's an 8 out of 10. It's very underrated. You should check it out one way or the other. With that, guys, Magus out.